a food order that didn't go well. Delivered to darkness. Lily had always loved ordering food delivery. It was convenient, especially after a long day at work. One Friday evening, she decided to try a new app that had just launched. The reviews were glowing, and the promise of fast delivery was enticing. She scrolled through the menu and settled on sushi from a highly rated restaurant. After placing her order, she settled on the couch to watch TV. The app showed the delivery driver's progress on a map. She watched as the little dot moved closer to her apartment. Suddenly, the dot stopped just a block away and stayed there for several minutes. Lily assumed the driver was stuck in traffic. Moments later, her phone buzzed with a message. "Your food is here. Enjoy." But when she opened the door, no one was there. Confused, she checked the hallway and found it empty. A cold breeze brushed past her, making her shiver. She closed the door and double-checked the app. The status still read, "Delivered." Annoyed, she called the restaurant. They assured her driver had marked the delivery as complete and promised to send another order. While she waited, she couldn't shake the eerie feeling that something was wrong. An hour later, the doorbell rang again. This time she found a bag of sushi at her doorstep. Relieved, she brought it inside. As she unpacked the food, she noticed something strange. The sushi rolls were arranged in a circle, and in the center was a small black envelope. Curiosity piqued. She opened it. Inside was a note that read, "We know where you live." Her heart raced. She called the restaurant again, but they had no explanation for the note. They insisted their drivers would never do such a thing. Feeling uneasy, Lily decided to eat quickly and then report the incident to the app's customer service. As she took a bite, her phone buzzed with a new message. It was from an unknown number. "Do you like the taste?" Lily's stomach churned. She spat out the food and ran to the sink to rinse her mouth. The realization hit her. Someone was watching her. Panic set in. She closed all the blinds and double-checked the locks on her doors and windows. Just then, another message came through. "It's too late to hide." Trembling, she called the police and explained the situation. They promised to send someone over. While waiting, she sat in the middle of her living room, trying to stay calm. Every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of the wind outside made her jump. Time seemed to stretch endlessly. Finally, the doorbell rang. She peeked through the peephole and saw 2 police officers. Relieved, she let them in and recounted her experience. They searched her apartment but found nothing unusual. They assured her they would keep an eye on the area and left her with a sense of guarded comfort. Lily decided to throw the sushi away. As she dumped the contents into the trash, she noticed a glint of metal inside one of the rolls. She carefully pulled it apart and found a small, rusty key. Her mind raced with questions. What did it open? Why was it in her food? Determined to get to the bottom of this, she took the key and started searching her apartment for anything it might unlock. Hours passed with no success. Exhausted, she finally decided to get some sleep, hoping things would make more sense in the morning. That night, her dreams were plagued by dark, shadowy figures and whispering voices. She woke up, drenched in sweat. The key is still clutched in her hand. Just then, she heard a faint tapping sound coming from the hallway. She held her breath, straining to listen. The tapping grew louder, more insistent. Gathering her courage, she crept towards the hallway. The sound seemed to be coming from the closet. With trembling hands, she unlocked the door and found a hidden compartment she had never noticed before. Inside was a small old box. The key fit perfectly. When she opened the box, she found photographs of herself from various moments of her life, some recent, some from years ago. Each picture was marked with a date and a cryptic note. Her blood ran cold as she realized someone had been watching her for a long time. Before she could process this discovery, her phone buzzed again. It was another message from the unknown number. "We will meet soon." Terrified, she called the police again, but this time there was no answer. She was alone. As the night wore on, the sense of impending doom grew stronger. She barricaded herself in her bedroom, clutching the box and the key. Every shadow seemed to move. Every sound seemed amplified. The only thing she could do was wait and hope that the nightmare would end.